All right, and we are live yet again. We are live. So, welcome to this brand new live streaming episode of the Crypto Intel. And this one actually is about the TFUEL. So, I do know that tons of you guys out there love the TFUEL and you're actually very, very passionate about this. And I would definitely like to talk about the TFUEL today and answer a bunch of your questions regarding this very interesting crypto asset. So, without further ado, let's plunge ourselves in the TFUEL world. So, let's start off with what is going on the Tether network Twitter account. So, we can see here that the Tether mainnet 3.0 will be released today. So, this was actually posted yesterday. And as you can see, before going further in reading this, it definitely didn't have any price influence on the actual trading volume, trading price. Nothing happened, even though a lot of people were actually expecting for something big for the mainnet 3.0 launch. I actually was one of these guys that stayed down to earth, and you can actually check out one of my videos about this. Check this out. You can see it at about 18 minutes and 29 of the video that I made, where I told you guys that it was gonna land at the price it's currently at. I even drew a line, guys. Jesus, what did you want me to do more? I can't take your hand and get you to actually believe me or something. But I drew the line here of the price. Look at this. Like, if you cannot be more precise than this, then I don't know what I can do for you guys. Like, I tried to make it real. And check out this video. It was posted approximately what, like 7 days ago, maybe. Let me see here if I check it out on the channel. Let's see here. There you go. So it was posted on the 22nd. So I gave you guys a like +8, so 22nd. So yeah, that's like 8 days, 8 days warning. So I told you guys in there that it was gonna crash, and well, for those of you that did not listen, I'm sorry about that. So, by the way, if you have any questions regarding the TFUEL, let me know. Oh, yeah, by the way, hey, Fabio. Indeed, I was making this live stream and it failed. It definitely failed. I don't know, connection got broken up with YouTube. It was just weird. So now I'm back in this live episode for the TFUEL this time only. So if you have any questions specifically for TFUEL, just let me know, please, in the questions down below. So before we go into the analysis, let's just have a look at what is going on. So this was, posted like 15 days ago. This was 2 days before I released my video about the TFUEL, where they said the TFUEL could see a serious rise. Okay, yeah, right. And I've seen these articles and everything, but I still decided to stay very down to earth. And as you can see right here on the Crypto Intel, if you check out the latest, all right, yeah, the latest video, it was about the TFUEL. So check it out. It's right here, 1 week ago. And have a look at minute 18, and you will see that I'm actually telling the price and drawing a line exactly where it is right now. I drew literally at 37 cents 8 days ago. And here it is now. So this is how precise my spider senses are for crypto. So I literally drew a line right here. Anyways, so I'm going to stop, I'm going to stop bumping my trouser lines, whatever, against my own chest and tooting my horn. And I'm just gonna tell you, this is what I've seen because I trade since 2017, guys. Remember, I've seen this for 4 years already. This type of anomaly. So the actual problem is that mainnet 3.0 was supposed to cause a big bump in the price, but the traders didn't have it. The traders certainly did not have it because a lot of them actually went through. You can see like most of them purchased it here, right? So all of these guys, they wanted an exit. They wanted the bag, and they did bag it out, and they bagged it out solid. For all of you out there holding TFUEL, it doesn't mean that it will crash or whatever. It will, it will just, go through an equilibrium phase. And by the way, guys, oh, hey, Akash, how's it going? Hello, hello. Yes, absolutely. I'll check out the BTC and the Polkadot, but after the TFUEL live stream. So, bro, I have Theta $200. Is it good to hold? So, do you mean that you purchased Theta at 200 or you have $200 worth of Theta? Malik, let us know in the comments. All right, so let me go back to what's going on here. So again, these guys, oh my God, it's gonna blow, and they're just trying to bring traffic, to their website. I'm trying to stay real, and I'm trying to honestly tell you what's happening. And also, you got here some good news. This was posted like 4 days ago. TFUEL phenomenon, how TFUEL exchange aggregators like SwapZone join the game. So you can check it out. This is very interesting if you are a TFUEL holder. And I know that there's a lot of guys out there, and maybe that you are kind of mad at the price range right now. It dropped to where it was for the previous, approximately what this is like 4 months, 3 months and a half. So you guys are mad because this is the same price level. Like you're back in time. And I told you guys, I made the video somewhere around here, and I told you guys just sell it. Sell it and get yourself more TFUELs. Check out the video. Don't believe my words. Just go ahead, explore my YouTube channel, and have a look at the latest TFUEL YouTube video that I did, where I actually tell you guys it's time to sell. It's time to get it on the low. It's time to have a discount. If you are a true TFUEL lover, you should have expected this. And by the way, guys, right now its current price, it doesn't mean that it will stop there. Like it is just looking for a support level. This is how you call it in crypto, for those of you that don't know. And you see, this is the newly established support level. It's at 34 cents. So actually, this means that unfortunately, and I'm not trying to create fear, uncertainty, and doubt, I'm just saying the way that crypto works since already 4 years. This is my experience. So it might drop approximately, I'd say something like 8% before it bounces back. So expect the TFUEL to bounce back after hitting again 31 cents, because that's where the price is driving it. So let's say let's say that this time you listen to me and you go ahead and you sell 50% of your TFUEL. Well, you'll have 7.8 extra percent, at which point you can make the purchase. You can make the purchase at a discount. And then from there, guys, you will be touching the clouds, because what will happen is that it will rebound. It will rebound to approximately its previous level right here. You will gain an extra 27% at that level from 31 cents all the way down to approximately 43 cents. So that means 27% gains. Well, that's beautiful gains, right? Still, this is approximately what I do think will happen. And by the way, guys, if we do have a look at the indicators, we got right here and right here and right here, very, very interesting indicators. So first, let's check out the MACD, which is the moving average convergence divergence indicator. Basically, it's as if the trend is currently reversing. So let's have a look at what happened here with the trending. So you can see that it inversed itself, right? It had an inverse market right here for the MACD, at least unit-wise. So this is the inertia for the price itself in the order books. So you can see that currently it's stopping, like it had its peak here, and now it looks like it's about to reverse and go down on the up on the upper side, and then reverse itself on the neutral side. So it will probably take a few days. It will, as I said, fall just a bit and then bounce. So this is indicative of this trend reversal right here for the MACD, guys. So it will bounce back to approximately 27. And you can see here, this is the stochastic RSI, guys. So this stochastic RSI is the inertia of the current trending. So right now you can see that if it hits such a low, and this is what happens when it hits lows, the inertia actually changes back. So when it changes back, as you can see, it happens that it reverses. So you can also see it right here. You can see it right here. The inverse of the inertias are happening when the lines are curved. So these are basically indicative of inertia trends. So, and also let's check out the volume oscillator indicator. So we're at the top. So we're at a very high volume of the inertia for the trades, meaning that there is a lot of trades going on and the reversal soon will happen. Just like you see right here, the reversal happened, and right here also it happened. So this is really important to spot, guys, when you're looking at the TFUEL and prices of crypto assets in general. Well, the good news, for you guys is that because I'm sitting on a daily candlestick view, look at what's happening right here. So we had multiple days of sales, meaning that soon enough you're bound to see a purchase cycle. So this is a huge sell day cycle, meaning that we are approaching very, very quickly, maybe in one day, just like I drew you right here, this little box. So it might go down just a bit, and then it will start rebounding because of this inertia right here. So this cycle, 4 days sales, maybe one extra day of sales, and then people will stop selling, and it will probably be oversold. And at that point, we can have a look at the KDG, just so that we have a look here. So the KDG, if the lines cross below 20 units, guys, it means that it's oversold and it's time to jump. This is the golden cross of the KDG. It's very important to spot. It is indicative of an oversell, and it will probably oversell itself when there is going to be the golden cross. You can see it right here. There was just a slight little bump in the price because it fell too much and it started equilibrizing itself. So you can see here it fell to 38, right? And then it went up to 41, and that's a lot. Like 41, 38, that's a big difference. Just do the difference yourself and you'll see the amount of percentages actually that were recouped. So you can see in a moment. So just in one day it went up by 10%, guys. So that's what happens when you got a reversal, a golden cross of the KDG. So again, expect in a few days for a little bump, but until then it might lose its price just a bit. So this is my point of view on the TFUEL, and let me see here what you guys have in mind. So Theta, I have $200 for buy for 6.5. Is it good to hold? Okay, got it. So you mean that you have 6.5 units and you bought them for a total price of for a total price of 200. So let me see, because you see the price here is 6.5, right? Okay, and I'm just trying to understand. Okay, so the TFUEL is actually going through one of these death valleys. And death valleys, what I mean by that is that, check it out. You have, let's say, the price top, the price minimum, and it's straight down in the middle. So almost in the middle. So this is the most dangerous spot of crypto, because here you have 50% chances of it going up and 50% chances of it going down. This is why it's a death valley for crypto. So let me see if I understand your question correctly. You've purchased for $200 at a price point of 6.5, and you're asking me if it's good to hold. Is that correct? So let's see here. All right, so no. So I have, is it good to, okay. Yeah, so probably that is his question. So let's have a look. Well, if you got it at 6.5, let me just quickly see if it's a good idea to hold. Let's see here, one moment. So you got it at 6.5. Well, that's a really good question, my friend, because there's definitely a lot of volatility. So let's have a zoom here so that we see and try to understand if it's good to buy or sell. So of course this is not the TFUEL, but it's okay. This is the Theta. Check this out. You see you have a huge corridor here forming. So you still have a lot of leeway for growth. So you're fine. You should definitely hold, and you should set your sell order to approximately, any price point that you feel comfortable. Because look, it has been oscillating in huge volatility. So you're fine. You're gonna be fine. Like, because the window is not closed yet here, so you're gonna be fine. If you want, you can put a sell order at like 7.5, and you should be okay. And at some point you'll just wake up in a bunch of days. Like, it could take 7-8 days. You wake up and you have yourself a sale at a price point of $7.5. So that way you will be gaining yourself a little, let me see here, 7.5, 20% in 8 days is not bad. So I hope this answers your question. Malik. So let's see here. Argo price dropped to 18.2. Yes, indeed, because there was a pump, and after every pump, it always drops to approximately 60 or 80%, Fabio, so be careful about that. All right, so Malik, yes, my pleasure. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, unless you're already a Patreoner. I think you are. Okay, so let's see. Let's make some money. Hey, Sean! Hey, what's up, Sean? I didn't see you. I just spotted you. Do you have any questions about TFUEL? How's it going, buddy? Or if you have any questions about any other crypto asset, let me know. All right, I would definitely love to answer you guys. So TFUEL to the moon. TFUEL to $16. Well, I mean, don't expect that anytime soon, Orion. Oh my God, that's really funny. No, seriously though, it TFUEL has a chance of hitting. Let me just, by the way, go back to TFUEL. TFUEL. All right. So, yeah. That's $16, man. Where are you from? Are you like on Mars or something? Why $16? Or maybe are you just trying, to kid the supporters? Because that's not nice of you. That's not nice of you. So, man, thank you so much, Jonathan. I really appreciate that. Thanks for appreciating the analysis. I will definitely go a little bit more in depth into the analysis of the TFUEL, because there's a few other factors to check out. For example, the fact that there are the KDGs. Let's check it out. So if we have a look at the KDG indicators, let me just switch over to the daily view and see what data we have to work with. Yeah, so, there's still a few more days for it to attain the golden cross in the KDG. So, we're talking about, like, if it hits the 15 unit, like, we're going to be fine to make a purchase. But if it doesn't, if it just, tries to catch itself as the KDG, forget about it. You do not touch it. But, we do see a trend reversal with the MACDs coming up soon. So definitely watch out for that, because the trend reversal doesn't mean that it's going to pump. Trend reversal actually means that it might actually explode more or decelerate more. So, this is something to be very, very, it's something to be very careful about. So that's very important. Like, check it out. If you're a TFUEL holder, just refresh this a lot if you're, trying to have yourself nice little discounts. And by the way, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so please be sure to always do your own research, guys. And if you want some insights on crypto assets that might explode, please check out our VIP Discord. We have in there messages where we say, for example, hey, this crypto asset is gonna explode, and then a few days later, it's exploding. If you want, I can show you a live example of that. So right here, I made a nice little announcement right before the ICP was exploding. I told you guys that it was going to explode, and a few hours later it did, and it kept on exploding. So I told you guys the ICP might pump in the next couple of days, and it has been already in the next couple of days where it's just pumping and pumping. Okay, so be sure to check out our Patreon so that you can support the Crypto Intel community and at the same time have very nice insight into upcoming crypto assets that might explode. So let's head on over to the community and see what they have as questions. So I'm holding 500,000 TFUELs, and hoping it goes to $2 until the end of the year. Fingers crossed. You better not only cross your fingers, but also your toes, your hair, and pretty much everything that is crossable on your body, Jonathan, because you're gonna need all that body crossing. Because right now it's really, going through some really rough patches. Um, with the mainnet 3.0 being announced, look at its performance. It has actually dropped. And this should definitely send in some alarm bells to traders, because traders definitely end up telling us what the price is of the crypto asset. At the end of the day, you can have so many different updates and everything. Like, for example, here, the Terra network is actually announcing that it has been released yesterday. So, wow, celebration. There's a Terra symbol on the moon, as if it's crossing, the Seattle golden golden gate bridge, and it's mooning, but it's not. Okay, it is not mooning right now, unfortunately, because there is definitely traders other than news. I'm not saying that it's not gonna hit $2. Definitely, there is a good chance that it will. Because look, let's just have a look at the monthly. You see, this is the monthly candlestick view. So if you check it out, well, it's coming there. It's kind of probably going to try to retest very soon, like maybe in 3 months. It's probably going to try to retest the 67 cents, but it will take time. It will take a stable Bitcoin. It will take key figures to stop bashing the Bitcoin so it's stable. And when the Bitcoin is stable, always all crypto assets, when they have stability, they start rising and rising. And you see this always. If the Bitcoin is exploding, all the altcoins fall because people trade them because they want to untether from the Bitcoin towards the American dollar because they sell it at the highest price, right? So that's why they untether from the altcoins once it's exploding. It's the same thing when it's imploding. They want to take it out from the assets and they want to tether to the USD tether or the BUSD, whatever you like to tether to. And basically, this is what happens, guys. Like, you need a stable Bitcoin. And you know what? I have some really good news. We are probably going to go through the Bitcoin spring or autumn. You can choose whatever you want. It's going to be stable as crazy. Winter is coming. This is approximately in 3 or 4 months. So the price is like gonna really fall for the Bitcoin because that's what we've seen already 2 times and history repeats itself. So it's gonna fall like anywhere to 15, 12K, and then it's gonna blow up like really quickly, guys. So right now it's like kind of hanging in there in the balance between 25K and 35K. It's just trying, it's just shivering, and it will be shivering on a downslope towards approximately 15K down the line. Like, this is in like 2-3 months, maybe a little bit earlier. But by the way, this is my opinion. This is what I see. Like, there's no way that the Bitcoin is going to rise right now in the coming 2 days because there's way too many regulations coming on different, exchange platforms. And also, another thing is that governments are, starting to experiment with their own crypto assets. Like, you got the digital ruble, you got the digital yen in China, yen, whatever. You got this the Central Bank of America also trying to, thinking about an digital American dollar. So, it's part of the plan, to have crypto digital money. Like, they just want to eliminate all paper money. So this is coming, guys. This is coming. So because it's coming, there's a lot of regulations that is gonna hit the crypto market, which is not government owned, and this is going to generate a brand new winter for the crypto community. But when it's stable, tons of crypto assets are gonna blow up, including the TFUEL. It's probably gonna reach the $2 mark, because remember, the more people get nodes of the Terra, with the TFUEL, like as they establish their computers as nodes for the video streaming processing, that's what it's built for, right? So, like, as more people join the network, then more people are gonna stake it. People are gonna make tons of profit on staking. It's gonna grow in popularity and it's gonna keep on growing in price also. It's just a baby step thing, And I'm telling you guys, when it hits pumps like this, it's better to buy. This is very, very important. So let's see here. What questions do we have? Hopefully this answered your question, Jonathan. All right. So, have you got a Telegram channel where you give your calls about the? Yes, it is called the VIP Crypto Intel Discord. And to access it, you just need to get yourself a Patreon account. You will automatically receive it after the payment. So Patreon will automatically message you the link to the community right here where we actually talk about high potential crypto assets that might explode in the upcoming days. So this, I hope, answers your question. Let me go back to the questions here. So, bro, BTC is going up or down. So I hope I answered already your question because I didn't see it while I was exploring the BTC. So Telegram channel link again, Malik. It is in the Patreon link. So after paying the Patreon, after getting a membership with Patreon, you will have access to the VIP Discord automatically. So you will receive an auto message. So Jonathan is asking, when TFUEL is sent to the Edge node, does it appear in Binance as sold? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Jonathan. You know, the way that Binance works is, there's traders like you and me that sit there and they set sell price and order price. Like when they're sent to nodes, there's absolutely no notice to Binance for a sell or a buy order. So hopefully that answers your question. It is unfortunate, right? But that's the reality. Although it would have been nice to have this, but the problem with that, see, Jonathan, is that if you have someone connecting an API from a node, like let's say at TFUEL node or the Edge node, well, in that case, when there's transactions on these nodes, then it would be equal to bots on a trading platform, and no one likes bots. And Binance is actually trying to control bots. Of course, you can create your own custom bots with APIs because Binance does give you the API keys and you can set them up. But if it would be automatic, I think it will wreak havoc, frigging havoc on Binance because there's so many transactions that are gonna happen on Edge nodes. So there's no control, and Node does not have emotions to trade. So hopefully, this answers your question. For sure, it does not happen. All right, so let's see here. Until I have some more TFUEL questions, I am going to answer other questions. Let's see. I think someone wanted to ask about the Ergo. So maybe. Oh, okay. Binance earns more by playing with traders than the fees they charge for trades. Well, absolutely. Absolutely. Cash. That's the thing. Binance makes money by having a cut out of every trade. So, if a bot is deciding how many trades, it's going to make, it can very, very quickly erode a bank account. Because, if you just trade left and right, well, you just pay the commissions left and right. And you don't even know if, you're doing transactions on a profit or on a loss. So it's not a good idea to have bots trading because bots eventually, yes, they can read a lot of charts. But the problem with bots is that they're not as savvy as us to spot different patterns, to emotionally withdraw or emotionally invest ourselves into different crypto assets and wait something out and understand why would you want to wait. So like bots don't have that. So anyways, hopefully this explores the topic a little bit more about this. So if you guys don't have any more questions about the TFUEL, let me just do a little price prediction here for you guys for the TFUEL. So by the way, if you're holding so many TFUEL, Jonathan, I would definitely consider doing some DCAing. So do you know what is to DCA? Let me know in the comments because this is very, very important. Like if you want to have more crypto assets, if you really believe that it's going to hit 2, bucks and you're such a bull about the TFUEL, then you might consider DCAing. So hopefully you know what it is. Let me know in the comments below. So basically, let's say for someone that is holding 500,000 TFUEL, that is equal to a lot of TFUEL. Maybe you just purchased them at a very cheap price. That's why you have so many of them. So that is great for you, Jonathan. Congrats. You're gonna become a multi-millionaire very soon. You're gonna be named. Okay, you don't know what's DCAing. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what's DCAing. Because, you know, I'm asking you if you knew what DCAing is because I actually mention it a lot in different videos that I make. So DCAing is basically standing for, DCA is dollar cost average. So let me just, draw a small, well, 1 second. What are you saying here? So I bought really cheap. So yeah, so I was right. You went in and you bought them really cheap, and now you are seeing some moolah, green moolah. Good job. Yes, this is what I love to hear. This is, guys, if you're listening in, Jonathan is the typical crypto investor that you need to be friends with, because these guys, they understand. So he didn't sell, right? It's like getting 300,000 Shiba Inus or 37 million Shiba Inus and holding them and like showing them to your grandkids, down the line. They're like, grandfather, why did you become a multi-gagillionaire? And he's like, well, kids, back in the days, I was actually purchasing 37 billion Shiba Inus for $3,700. And they're like, what? What do you mean? How did that happen? Well, it's the same thing, guys, with oil. Back in the days, it cost, cents to the dollar. Now it's, it's $60 a barrel. So you can trade this thing or whatever. Like, is it 60 or $3 a barrel? I don't know. Whatever. It's like, a tenfold, a hundredfold, whatever. So when you spot crypto in a very early stage, just like Jonathan, you're an OG. You're an OG. So props, my friend. Props. Good job, Jonathan. All right, hopefully that made you laugh, and this deserves a like, Jonathan. You have to hit like. All right, so DCAing, let's go back to what is DCAing. So let me just draw this for you, and for all of you newbies in here that do not know what DCAing is, okay, it is dollar cost averaging. What the hell does it even mean? Even if I drew it, it doesn't mean anything. So basically, imagine this. Let's say you buy low and then you want to sell high. That's great, right? You are Mr. Smiley Face. You are Mr. Winner. Good job. You've made it to the crypto world. But if you are buying high, like 70% of you guys are doing, and then you're actually trying, you're seeing it fall down and fall down, instead of selling, what you can do is dollar cost average, meaning that you take extra cash and then you buy at a cheaper price so that you have them at the discount. So you basically dollar cost average, because as it's going to grow, as this price eventually is going to grow, you're going to dollar cost average. As this grows, it multiplies by a lot, instead of just waiting out the whole period with your bags, holding for blipping, I don't know, like 4-6 months instead of waiting. Well, as it grows, you will not be waiting here with your bags at the same price range. As it grows, you're actually going to DCA. You're going to have extra profit right here. So this is DCAing. It's basically leveraging your existing assets in order to grow the current ones that you have with crypto. So for example, if you have some, dollars lying around, like an extra $1,000, whatever, in your bank account, and you're seeing that the price is falling, well, it's time to buy. It's a discount. This is DCAing. All right. So hopefully, Jonathan, this answers your question about what it is. You are going to go to sleep a smarter man tonight, and probably also a richer man. So, if you think that this is great, be sure to subscribe to Patreon to support Crypto Intel. I'm gonna be so happy to see that Patreon supporter if it's you, of course. So, all right, English is not my first language, and I understand the concept. All right, Sure. And Jonathan Mueller, are you like from Germany or where are you from? What is your first language? I thought Jonathan was super American. Like, John Smith was ultra American. So, okay. All right, guys. So let's head on over while Jonathan is telling me from what country he is. Let's see what the hell's going to happen. What are the chances for the TFUEL? So, I definitely think that there's a 60% chance of it falling a little bit lower. And by the way, let us just explore this in a deeper way here on the trading view if I zoom in. All right, so currently we are at this average price. As you can see, it's just been oscillating between the same blipping price. So right now, this is great. We finally hit the price consensus. So unfortunately, there's 60% chances, guys, of it going below here to this support level right here at approximately 30. No, wait. Let me just tell you approximately, well, actually almost exactly where it's going to go. So it's probably going to go towards the 30-cent mark, approximately. Why? Because it is its previous support levels right here. It is not finding any support right here. It's not bouncing on anything. So this is why I'm saying that it might actually fall. And not tomorrow. It might actually keep on going here and bouncing and testing itself. And then if it tests too many times on the support level, then it's going to fall to the next support level at 30 cents. This is the psychological threshold that the traders actually have. So they are waiting it to hit 30. Because remember, when you trade stock, it's pure speculation. When you trade crypto, it's not different. Like, it's also pure speculation. So people, they use these different placeholders in their heads and in their minds and in their emotions. So let's see here. Oh, he's Portuguese. Cool. Okay. From Brazil. That is awesome. I'm a finance guy, also studied everything in Portuguese. Oh, that's really, really cool. So I just don't know what the terms are used for. Okay, cool. Well, I pardon you, my Brazilian friend. Are you from Rio de Janeiro? Or are you from, Tenerife? Or is that even there? I don't know. I think it is. Is Tenerife in Brazil? Anyways, yeah, Recife. I meant Recife. I had a friend from Recife. That was a beautiful town there. All right, so yep, that's basically the actual prediction. And by the way, you see here there is definitely a bullish trend forming. It is not done yet, but after this bullish trend is ending, remember, guys, be very careful with this. Okay, you got them right here. If you don't see them, turn on your brightness. You see, these are the SIR indicators right here. I'm drawing over them. So we had a very bearish one, a very bullish one, a very bearish one, a very bullish one, and a bearish one is coming up. So it might be somewhere over here. Okay, so this basically means that, this is why I'm saying that it has 60% chances of it going down, guys. So if you're afraid, worst case, what you can do is sell like 25 or 30% of your TFUELs and catch them on the low. Catch them on a discount, guys. If you're afraid of the future. That way, if it goes up while you sold 30%, well, it's okay. You got yourself a gain. But if it goes down, you got yourself a discount. Instant, automatic discount, guys. This is the best thing that you can do for yourself is, get rid of 30% of it and purchase them on a discount, because it probably will get discounted anywhere from like 30 cents to 34 cents. This is what's gonna happen with the TFUEL. I'm saying this with confidence, okay? And by the way, you still have approximately 2 more weeks and a half of sales. As you can see, you had 4 weeks of purchases, so beware. You are going to go through 2 weeks and a half more of sales. So again, it's probably gonna drop to 30 cents. And don't tell me I didn't warn you. In the future, you'll be going back to this video, and I will be telling you in a future video that I told you guys that this is what's going to happen, just like I did in my 4 previous videos about TFUEL. Okay, so this is basically what I gotta tell you guys about the TFUEL. Let's see here. Sao Paulo. Tenerife is in Spain. I'm sorry about that. Indeed, I was talking about Recife. It's almost the same sounding city. Tenerife, Recife, everything with fe. Okay, so I think, guys, this is gonna wrap it up. If you like this information or if you would like to have some heads in the Crypto Intel community on the VIP Discord channel, be sure to check out our Patreon page. You can find it on pretty much any video that I do. So it's, for example, sitting under the link right here. You got the Patreon for the VIP. So if you go and visit there, you will see we have a few Patreoners that I really, really adore. They're supporting the channel. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate all of the supporters. And if you want to become a supporter, you will have access to the VIP Discord right here. So, all right, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you like this, if you don't like this, whatever, just let me know. Thumbs down, thumbs up, I don't care. Just let me know what you think. This is the most important thing. All right, guys, so I love you all. See you all in the next episode. And oh, there's a few more questions right before I go. So, bro, is it a good time to sell crypto and wait for the big dip? Whew, Malik, how dare do you ask me this right before I close, the stream? You should be punished by lightning. Well, here's the thing, Malik. You see, the crypto is probably going to oscillate between 25 and 35. So expect it to be rather, stable. So no, don't get away from crypto. If you're feeling unsafe, get 40% out and put it in USDT, tether it in whatever you want to tether it. But that's if you feel unsafe. That's my opinion, by the way. I'm not a financial advisor, remember that. So hopefully this answers your question. Jonathan, I am in it for the long term. Do you think I should sell 30 or 40%? Well, it definitely depends on how bullish you feel about this. You really have to do some introspection. Maybe get in with your, your grandmother or your grandparents, whatever. Get your friends, people that you trust, or check out other YouTube channels, what they feel. But if you want to know my opinion, definitely sell 30 to 40% and just wait. Because again, Jonathan, if this thing is going to pump just a bit, okay, you lost 30%. Wow, so what? If it actually is going to, you're still going to win some money if it goes up because you didn't sell 60%, right? But if this thing dips, you get yourself a 30% discount and you have so much capital to invest in TFUEL that it's definitely a good idea to go ahead and wait for a discount. So, worst case, just experiment with it. Sell 10%, man. And in a few days, you'll see this thing is going to plunge itself like by 5%. Then get them at a 10% discount from the money that you got while you sold them. So, that's my point of view, Jonathan. Hopefully, this helps. And if it does, subscribe to Patreon. WTF you're waiting for, bro? Okay, no, I'm just kidding. All right, guys. So thank you so much for checking out this live episode. And let me know if you like live episodes or do you want me to just record myself and just do episodes like that. So, all right, guys. See you all in the next live stream. Thank you so much for being part of the Crypto Intel, guys. Bye. Thank you too.